and I can definitely do that. But as you can see, 48 kills. The second place person had 28. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's ExxotikGaming, and welcome back to, finally, another Pixel Gun 3D weapon comparison. It's been a while since the last one where I compared the Thunderer and the Exterminator, so I decided to do a comparison between the Christmas Ultimatum and the Big Buddy today. These are both ridiculously OP heavy weapons, but which one is better? Real quick, though, if you enjoy this video, leave a like down below. And hey, if you leave a like within the next 5 seconds, if you remember, I did an account giveaway recently, and I will do another. So it basically comes down to this. If you want every weapon in Pixel Gun 3D, leave a like down below. Done? Alright, then let's do this thing. Going into the armory section, heading over to our heavy section here, we have the Big Buddy in all of its glory, and of course, the Christmas Ultimatum. Now, the Big Buddy is a much older weapon than the Christmas Ultimatum, but it has stood its ground as one of the best heavy weapons ever. And the Christmas Ultimatum was just recently released as a big contender to that. Now, first off, the Big Buddy is always going to be a one-shot kill. Secondly, the Christmas Ultimatum can be a one-shot kill, but most likely it's going to be a two-shot kill. Both of them are area damage. Both of them have single shot rocket ability that have that area damage. The Christmas Ultimatum, on the other hand, also has the cluster bomb, which basically gives it like secondary explosions if somebody stands close to the original explosion. This weapon is legendary versus the Christmas Ultimatum's mythical ability. And then this also has a 15 firing rates versus a 54 firing rates, and 8 capacity on the Christmas Ultimatum versus the 5 capacity on the Big Buddy. And then lastly, the Big Buddy is a bit heavier at 12 versus the Christmas Ultimatum at 9. So right off the bat, if you didn't know the Big Buddy was a one-shot kill and the Christmas Ultimatum was a two-shot kill, you would assume that the Christmas Ultimatum is better just because it is a faster firing rates and it has that cluster bomb ability, which looks oh so enticing. But in the end, when you go into a close-range map, it really comes down to if you can get that first shot to land on an enemy player. And if you can do that, as you can see here, you will find yourself getting a lot of kills with both weapons in a very, very short a time. A lot of the times, though, when you use the Christmas Ultimatum, like I said, you can end up having it be a one-shot kill because in close range, a lot of the people you encounter will already have some damage dealt to them. And as you can see with that guy right there, he got a one-shot kill on me just because I was on low health. So it ends up making the Christmas Ultimatum even more powerful, but not always. Both of these weapons have very, very, very big area damage. You can hit very far away from an enemy and it still just destroys, as you can see. You have to be careful. With both of these weapons, you can actually kill yourself relatively easy, even if the enemy is pretty far away from you. So stand your ground, don't get too close, and then you'll be able to get those kills. As you can see, that guy was very, very high above the explosion, but it still was able to take him out. As you can see with that person with the Christmas Ultimatum, wasn't a one-shot kill, but a lot of other times, it is going to be that one-shot kill, and you can get ridiculously good gameplay with both of these weapons. So in the end, both of these weapons are going to be very, very good. Both of these weapons are going to give you matches that you can actually win in a regular basis. So regardless which one you choose, both of them are going to be good options to get. Now, I know the Big Buddy is not something you can currently get in Pixel Gun 3D, but the thing is, that is always subject to change. They always, for some reason, bring back other weapons in this game. We don't really know why, but they'll just bring back an old weapon in this game every so often, and then somehow people are able to get those weapons once again. So right now, the Big Buddy isn't available in the store, but that is always subject to change. Who knows? If somebody's watching this in mid-2018, summer 2018, they could very well have brought this back, and somebody's going to be very confused listening to me right now because they're going to be looking at their store and seeing the Big Buddy available to be purchased. Now, with the Big Buddy, you got to make sure that first shot counts, because if you miss your shots on an enemy and then they see who is shooting at you, they're most certainly going to take you out. So with the Big Buddy, it is so important to get that first shot to land on an enemy player. Both of them will get that first shot as long as you can have any bit of relative aim with them. As you can see, you don't even really need to aim that close to them, and you can still take them out like I did right there. So you do have a lot of leeway with both of these weapons. You can still miss a little bit away from an enemy with an area damage weapon in Pixel Gun 3D and still do perfectly fine when you use them. I mean, as you all can see, I'm getting fantastic gameplay with both of these weapons, and other people are using really, really good weapons themselves. And I'm still able to show my own as the player that is that much better than everybody else because I am using the Big Buddy and the Christmas Ultimatum, both fantastic weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. Now, for me personally, I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with both of them. I like using them myself sometimes, but I don't like to use them too much because they get very, very annoying. And that's something that I would recommend for everybody watching. Don't use these weapons too much because you will lose skill as you use these weapons too much. You're going to just end up sitting there with a one-shot kill area damage weapon and just be like, oh boy, here we go. Hey, there's another kill. And then you're just going to end up losing your skill with primary weapons. So make sure you're using something like your golden friend alongside the other ones and getting kills with these other weapons so you can actually continue on with your Big Buddy and not lose your skill. That's something that I see with a lot of players in Pixel Gun 3D. They end up using these ones just too much, and it does get pretty annoying. But as you can see, Ultra Kill, Pyromaniac, Monster Kill, and I mean, we're just getting started. That's kind of what ends up happening in these matches that you go into. Coliseum is going to be your best map, obviously, for the most amount of kills. But if you're looking for like a really good kill streak with that thing, you're going to want to go into something like maybe Silent School or Pool Party that are just a bit longer range because you're going to see just a little bit less people, but you can still get that close range gameplay that's going to give you oh so good gameplay in this game. I gotta say, the Blast looks cooler for the Christmas Ultimatum, but then again, they do have more experience with designing weapons, so it kind of makes sense that this weapon looks a little bit better than the Big Buddy. But the Big Buddy has long been a fan favorite in Pixel Gun 3D, and pretty much everybody watching this who owns a Big Buddy can probably say that they do enjoy using it themselves on occasion in Pixel Gun 3D. Because, I mean, it was the canon. Like, that is the canon of Pixel Gun 3D. There really isn't anything else that looks anything like it in this game, and it's just so different from everything else. But I mean, the Christmas Ultimatum is also very unique in and of itself. I mean, my God, you're shooting Christmas trees that explode. I said in my Christmas Ultimatum review, I don't know what they were thinking, but it is a really, really powerful weapon. So I mean, my God, you're shooting Christmas trees and you're destroying everybody with them. A lot of people have wanted me to re-review the Big Buddy, and I can easily do that. So if you want me to re-review that thing, comment down below, and I can definitely do that. But as you can see, 48 kills. The second place person had 28. I mean, it's just, as you can see, that's a direct result of using both of these weapons. It's not like I used only one. I used both of them, and you could see just how good both of them were. So, in the end, if you're watching this, it really comes down to how accurate you are in this game. If you are somebody who is very, very, very inaccurate, you might want to end up considering the Christmas Ultimatum just because it has that higher firing rates, and if you miss one of your shots, you're not just going to be completely screwed. As you've seen, most of the times I've died using the Big Buddy, it usually was when I missed a shot. So if I miss a shot with that thing, somebody is going to easily be able to take me out while it is progressing. But I mean, as you can see, if you can make those shots with that Big Buddy, you're going to get better gameplay with that thing than the Christmas Ultimatum just because it is going to be that one-shot kill always, as opposed to the Christmas Ultimatum being most of the time, like 75 to 80% of the time, a one-shot kill. Now, if you use the Christmas Ultimatum in a longer-ranged map where people aren't always getting kill assists on, you're going to find that it's going to more consistently be a two-shot kill. So, if you were to take the Christmas Ultimatum into something like Ant's Life, your best bet is to probably end up not using that and then use the Big Buddy because almost always in Ant's Life, it's going to end up being a two-shot kill as opposed to a one-shot kill. It looks like this match is going to disconnect me. Hopefully I can reconnect, but as you can see, it really comes down to how accurate you are in this game. If you always can get those shots to land on an enemy player with an area damage weapon, go for the Big Buddy. As you can see, if I make that shot, I'm going to get that win. It is going to end up happening. But if you miss a couple of your shots here and there, then use the Christmas Ultimatum, because if you don't end up landing a shot on one of your shots, it's just not going to be the end of the world. That's really the most important thing with it. Here's another interesting thing to note, a little sneak peek of the past. It's not really a sneak peek, but it's just something interesting that I thought you guys would like to know about Pixel Gun 3D. In the past, Pixel Gun 3D Big Buddy actually had 3 shots, which I guess made a little bit more sense, but for some reason they changed it to 5, and it's even more powerful than it was before. So imagine a Big Buddy with only 3 shots. You gotta reload that thing a lot, so it kind of sucks when it was at that stage. And still, it was really powerful. It still was that one-shot kill. It's maintained its character as that one-shot kill area damage weapon that you will get a lot of kills with, but as you can see, this Christmas Ultimatum is definitely a worthy contender for that. I don't really know. If you really were determining based off of matches which one is better, for Coliseum, I'd say the Christmas Ultimatum is probably a little bit better, just because you have to reload that thing less, and when you reload it less in a map that's this small, you will definitely notice some better gameplay, because whenever you're reloading, you're going to be a sitting duck, and since you encounter people so often, you're going to really not want to be a sitting duck when you see those, because they will end up killing you. That's pretty much a given. Now, when you're using the Big Buddy, it's going to be a little bit better in maps like Silent School, Pool Party, stuff like that. So if you're watching this video and you're just like, well, I never go into Coliseum, then hey, when the Big Buddy finally gets released back into the store, you're going to want to go for the Big Buddy. So make sure to save up your coins or gems, or however much this thing is going to cost whenever it does come back, and then get the Big Buddy if you're wanting a powerful area damage weapon in Pixel Gun 3D. But most people watching this right now who don't want to wait, you can only get the Christmas Ultimatum, so this is the only thing you can really get. Or can you even get it anymore? I'm pretty sure you can still get it, but it's a little bit more rare and stuff like that. So who knows? In the future, they might even take away the Christmas Ultimatum. So in all honesty, it really comes down to whenever these weapons are available next into the shop. So as you can see, 42 kills. We actually were disconnected from that match at one point, and we couldn't get as many kills as we could in the last one because of that, but we still managed to get 42 kills, which is just absolutely insane. I'm getting more kills in this weapon comparison than I have in pretty much any other video I've ever done in Pixel Gun 3D. So I mean, that's basically what it comes down to. If you want more kills than any other video or gameplay you've ever done in the past, then, well, consider getting either the Christmas Ultimatum or the Big Buddy, because these things, man, these things get the job done. That's a monster kill. We're about to get an even better than a monster kill. So, okay, all right, he's going to ruin the fun and use his dragon whistle. So we're not going to worry about it, though, because, I mean, I've gotten a fair amount of monster kills already in this video. It's just, that's not even like a ridiculously insane thing to have happen when you're using the Christmas Ultimatum or the Big Buddy. That's kind of normal. It's kind of normal when it comes down to it. So, like, if you get a monster kill, don't be thinking you're, like, the most amazing Pixel Gun player ever, because, hey, if ExxotikGaming can do it, that means it's a pretty powerful weapon, because I'm certainly not the person that will always get those those monster kills in this game, that's for sure. I'm not, as you know, the best Pixel Gun player, but I can do well enough to get 48 kills in a match, so that's the most important thing. I mean, my God, I can't believe how many kills we've gotten. I've gotten over 100 kills if I've counted all the matches that I've been in so far and this one. It's just absolutely ridiculous, man. The kills you can get with either of these are just, it's just mind-blowing. So, in the end, you're really not losing anything if you choose either one of these, but like I said, Silent School, Pool Party, the Big Buddy is going to be better. Then the Christmas Ultimatum is going to be better in like Stadium and Coliseum and stuff like that. So you can determine that based off of which maps you go into, which one you go into more often, and yeah, that's basically it. I don't really have much else I need to say here between either of these weapons. They're both fantastic weapons. They're both ridiculously OP, yes, but they both are very, very good weapons in this game. It's very annoying that people have this high of a jump because it's kind of, they avoid the jump, as you can see here, so might just leave this match. Somebody just respawns. Okay, somebody just spawned in. I almost got myself a triple kill, 3 kills with 1 shot. That would have been pretty cool, but kill streaks, man, they happen a lot when you're using this thing. Big Buddy is definitely going to give you some pretty good gameplay. If you wanted to fire the Big Buddy instantly and not have to worry about ending up with that little lighting of the candle, I guess you could say, then you'll just have to switch back to another weapon. So you basically go like this. You hold on, I need it. There we go. You just fire and then you instantly can take them out. Unfortunately, it looks like, well, no, never mind. I was about to say we're going to have to reload, but we had 4 more shots. So I don't really know. I'm just going to end this video here, guys. I hope you all did enjoy this. I'd appreciate it a lot if you guys made sure to leave a like down below. Subscribe if you are new. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the ridiculous amount of kills I got in this video. We got a lot of them. My God, we got over 100. So if you wanted 100 kills in one video, well, you got it in this one. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.